So our next pedagogical principle we're focusing on is tactical complexity. Now our game of mini-meters, we've called it, is going to be focusing on width. Now through the needs analysis of our video, we found that they threw 0 out of 7 long passes, so they made no passes. Now out of 7 of the 18 plays that they performed, it resulted in an intercept pass. Now on a brighter note, 6 out of 7 times that the yellow team went wide, they managed to advance across the advantage line. So that just shows the ability and effectiveness of throwing short, concise passes. So today we have a badminton-sized court, and now what we're going to be showing is we've got 3 attacking zones. Zone 1, Zone 2, and then Zone 3. Now the objective of this game is to throw short, concise passes. Now in order to make this the pedagogical principle of tactical complexity, we're going to make it progressively harder. Now it was a little bit hard to explain within our essay on how to make this, how to explain the tactical point. So here today we're going to explain it a little bit easier. So from here we have to throw 2 passes into each zone, and we're not allowed as players, so you've got 4 to 5 attackers and 4 to 5 defenders. We're not allowed to advance across to the next zone until we've made 2 successful passes. Now we can pass it to anyone, it doesn't matter if you pass it back to yourself. So I'm attacker 1, I pass it to attacker 2, he passes it back to attacker 3, that could be myself again. Now we advance to here, we do it 2 times, advance. Once we get there, to our 3rd zone, 2 times again. Now the scoring method of this is every time you pass a zone, you get 2 points. So I've successfully passed 2 points, I've successfully thrown 2 points, then we move into here. We look again, we're looking for space, we're looking for width. 2 points again, so we've got a total of 4. If we can reach the end, we get a total of 6 points. Now, the ball can get turned over if the defence deflects the ball or intercepts it, or if we throw the ball and it gets dropped or it goes to nowhere. Now the reason why we're quite hard on this and we're making it so the ball's always getting turned over is we're going to make the attacking team value the possession. So this is going to create more accurate passes, so they're not just going to throw the ball away for nothing. Now, what we can show is, because the size of our field is very shallow, what this creates and what this emphasises is width. Because the area is so shallow, we have to come out wide to find space. So this is the emphasis that we're trying to put on this, on the mini-meters. So in doing so, it's going to create width, and we're going to be more the ability to find space. Now as a defence team, their objective is to be man-to-man defence. Man-to-man defence and trying to always get ball side. So it's like I said in the video before, becoming ball side, the ability to throw and distract the player is going to be increased. Thank you. Cool, so our next point that we're going to be focusing on is the variations. The variations is very important for this particular pedagogical principle, as we know that the tactical aspect has to progress into a game-like situation. So what we've done is we've increased the passes. So instead of doing 2 passes, we have to do 3. Now there's 2 variations. Now depending on the skill level, we can go 2 passes here. So we like the original game, 2 passes here, and then once we get into here, we have to make 3 passes. So now you're understanding that it's going to make it a lot more harder, and there's a lot more effort to find space, and eventually we go 4 passes. Now that's slowly building up the game sense of the hustle and bustle like nature of the game, of everyone moving really quickly, and it's going to bring a more game sense into this our game of mini.